Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it is time for some piracy on the high seas by your captain, Captain Lens, the dread pirate Captain Lens. Oh yeah, he's here and it is showtime. Hi guys, back. Here we are again. We're in the afternoon here, it seems. Oh, fine, I'll eat a little. Didn't I, yeah, I did. Everything all grown? Damn, it surely is. Okay. We gotta put the lime into coconut. Hello there, yourself. Hope the weekend so far isn't sucking. I know, I should wish you a happy weekend, but it's the real world, so if it doesn't suck, that's kind of winning. You don't want to ask for too much lest you be disappointed. I'm a pirate by trade, but a gardener by avocation, seemingly. Okay, is everyone happy with that? Excellent. Farming. What shall we start with? The nanners, and lime trees. And lime trees. All right, the trees are planted. What things do we want to make sure we have most of? Let's see, we still do not have any corn. Disappointing, although that is. I think the tomatoes and the sweet potatoes are probably the ones we'll just get planted first. Oh, that's that for that one. Next up is the sweet taters. Weird, there are some spots that I can plant them and others that I can't that seem like they should be more obviously plantable at, but that's fine. I'll figure things out. Alright, that's it for all of them. And now, aloe. Aloe, aloe, aloe. It's not as fascinating as being a pirate, but you know, it is a necessary part of piracy. They didn't talk about that in the books, but you have to be good at gardening, too. Surprising, I know. Lots of cayenne peppers. Well, we pirates evidently like things spicy. Right, that's all of those. I think the only thing we've got left is the flax. Which is used to make linen. We need linen to upgrade some of our armor items. all of the seeds have been planted. We do have leftovers. Into the overflow box. Probably the first of many overflow boxes. Limes, aloe, and tomatoes. All right, we got a lot of flax. Time to make a whole bunch of linen. Okay. Since we're getting close to the end of the day, I will do some more stuff around the house, so to speak. We'll see if we can grab any more coconuts. Really? Are you going to do this? There's a reason we have the phrase bird brains. None of my coconut palms seem to be bearing. I guess they're remembering that I shook them for their coconuts yesterday. Logical yesterday. One thing we can do, and probably should do before we forget, is go get some more copper. Just make some more copper ingots. For ammunition, if nothing else. Right now, our iron is going to more productive uses, so we're using copper. Whoop, peppers. I really don't need to be picking up these peppers anymore, do I, since I'm growing so many on my own. It should be faster than it used to be. We upgraded our pickaxe. Yeah, much faster. Every 4 copper ore makes a copper ingot. Let's drop the rock, so to speak. And that, we don't need that. It's 3 or 4 times faster, maybe more, with the iron pickaxe than it was the copper pickaxe. So that's mission accomplished. Drop the stone. Nope, that'll do. You have any just laying on the ground? We want the copper. We will also accept any donations from any of the island boars who wish to kindly donate to the cause. Well, hello! Like that, say, as an example. Those are ficuses. Perhaps over here we've got some unshaken coconut palms. A little further afield for those. Lovely early evening here in the Caribbean. Or Caribbean, your choice may vary. We did get a couple more pepper seeds, I do believe. Yep, 3 more. Alright, more cayenne pepper to go upstairs. And animal fat. Yum. We want to keep a batch of minor healing potions on us, just in case. You never know. How's the game? The game is good. If you find the topic matter of a survival / crafting game in a pirate setting interesting at all, play the demo. I am always loath to give advice to buy a game. But if you can try a game demo inexpensively, and I think it's a good game, I will, in those circumstances, advise someone to go ahead and get the demo. Alright, those need to get filed away somewheres. Actually, that one probably doesn't. So for copper ingots, we've got, we can make a bunch. How about we grab that? Copper ingots, 4. We can almost make 60. We make 59.
Improvement is never linear.
58 plus that one. Improvement is never linear. Thank you, Dr. Galen. Makes no sense, but thanks anyway. He's a wee bit daft, you know. He means well, but he's daft. I forgot to put the extra into the box. There we go. Now, we will take a moment and attempt to figure out what our plan is for the day. Alright, we're back. Going to be heading back over here. I would like to finish scoping out this place. It is a new day, so probably this place is going to have the pirates respawn. There's usually 3 of them there. Plus, we need more hardwood and more iron. So let's see where we are at. This is armor and clothing workshop. So we need hides, rough hides, more rough hides to tan into. These are done until we get the next tier of crafting materials. Okay, so we need hides, so we're going to be killing any of the goats we run into. We have enough for 36 shots, 34 shots. Over here, I believe our weapons are upgraded, our main 2 weapons upgraded to level 10. They are, okay. We would also like to continue upgrading the boat, but we can't see the values on the items because they're sitting on the boat. Well, let's see if we can figure it out. I know iron, more hardwood. I'll take a minute, or 5, 3. 3, how about 3? To see what the upgrading, what tier we're at, and what we need to go up. As the sun sets on another beautiful day in the Caribbean, or Caribbean. Your mileage may vary. Let's eat. Did we not have an extra? I thought we had an extra. Must have put it away, maybe. Not sure. Alright, so the cannon we upgraded, I think, like twice. Yeah. No, 3 times. Okay, good. So for that, we're going to need more hardwood. For this, more hardwood. For that, more of the tanned leather, but on the other hand, I can probably also buy one of the improved boarding party gears. I should do that. Okay. So it's leather and hardwood are the big asks we're looking for. Let's not forget to put our stuff back in our boat. Not that we're dumb enough to do that. We're dumb enough to do that. I don't think I noticed. I guess you can't improve the naval tactics. That's interesting. At least I didn't see it show up. Splash. All right. And as the sun sets on another day, we'll make something quick. A quick late snack, you know. A soothing serving of coconut milk with bananas. Nanners. I think that covers everything. Tannin, we need more bark as well. So that's the other thing we need. We need more bark. Did I put my potions away? My elixir of cruelty. Why did that get automatically put away? Weird. But it's fine. I'll manage. Somehow. We'll enjoy the early evening for a moment in our chair. The sun is setting. The clouds are still touched by the dusk. Our ship floating quietly, safely. All is well. Okay. Best I close the doors from inside. We're going to sleep until we can see the dawn is a dawning. Dark and... Still kind of dark. Alright, oops. Oh, we've got ships over there. And what, pray tell, are those? Blackbeard gunboats. Well, how about we start our day off with a little relaxing boat murder.
Captain at the helm!
That's right, Captain at the helm.
Horse me!
It's a tier 2. These are 2 tier 2s. They won't last long. Sing out, boys. Oh, they've spotted us. Ah, it's their bad luck, I'm going to say. Oh, you really want to go straight for us, huh? Oh, we gotta wait for him to rise, and then sunk him in one shot. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he did not appreciate that. Let's rotate to the other side, and we'll give this guy a taste of the same thing. Up. Oh, that was the worst shot ever. Tough to do at close quarters, though, with the waves. Hey, I just painted that. Go ahead and start fixing the ship up there, boys. We'll take care of this with a couple of the front cannon. They will learn to fear my waters. Yes, they will. Whiskey. Whiskey is the life of man. Whiskey made me pawn my clothes. Whiskey gave me this red nose. Well, that was a pretty good parking job. Oh, didn't quite stick the landing. Oh, I actually want to get the stuff off of my boat. Just a little warm-up for the evening. Yeah, actually, we would like some of that. Just 10 will do, I think. We'll see if we can make the jump this time. Woohoo! You don't want to get your boots soaked. Squishy boots, they just suck. Okay, we've got that. Well, now we're heading back to the first of the Tier 2 islands that we have discovered to gather more crafting materials. It's not especially exciting most of the time, but it can be. Do we have the pirates up here at the camp? I think so. No, I think not. So they're not guaranteed every time you log in, which is kind of what I had assumed, but evidently I assumed incorrectly. I apologize to you for assuming incorrectly. Oh, you missed. Missed me. Sergeant Flop, we will call him. Ooh, I got 3 nuts off of him. Most guys don't have 3 nuts. I was just about to take the gunpowder when he talked to me. So that's interesting. Most of the time there's been 3. When there are sailors here, there's 3 enemy sailors. 2 regular, just swordsmen, and then either like a musketeer or once previously, the last time yesterday, a sergeant. Oh, we got a goat. We got goats. Well, we need rough hides, so that was foolish. I should have eaten some bacon and eggs to give me an extra bar of health. I didn't make myself bandages. That was definitely a mistake. Nanny goats, okay, because we need... Where are you? Oh, I didn't move for like 5 seconds, and then you take off. Then you take off. Wolves. They're after the nannies. See, the nannies ran away from me, and what happened? They ran into wolves. Let that be a lesson. That was 1,587 damage. That guy is a starred, which means that he is tougher than the regular goats. Stupid goats. More flax. All right. Now, my impression was that there were baddies in this fort. Enemies. We'll see if I am correct in my unlock ancient chests and loot them. I probably should have brought the keys that I had, but I'm not sure the keys would work on the chests here. Interesting. Yep, that's the voice of a guy. Multiples. Missed me. Ow. Oh! The knockback from the shot. Well, there's a not great start to my day. All right, so what did we learn from this? Well, be better, Need one of those. More of those. And a bunch of bandages. I had them clicked, but not crafted. Okay, so... Oh, we should drop off the stuff that we've picked up already. No point in carrying it around with us. Oh, most of it we dropped. Oh my god, no, 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 no. We don't need this. We have a shovel. We'll drop it here for now. Alright. Back to the island, whereupon we were, cheatingly defeated. Because obviously, they couldn't defeat me without cheating. I mean, that's just a given. Alright, and we're just about out of running energy. We'll take a moment to get our breath back, and then we're off again. Thing is, I was moving horizontally, and I got hit by the musketeer's shot, which I did not expect to hit. And it stunned me, and then the other guy finished me. So that's the order of operations here. Missed me. Oh, you got bullets too, huh? An ancient foothills key. So they are different keys. Okay, that answers that question for me. Gold ingots. We will use the gold ingots if we get enough of them to upgrade our jewelry. That's one. One goodie box so far. Musketeers and a grenadier. The grenadier is not very good at his job, as I missed him, the musketeer up there. I'm not very good at my job either, it seems like. I've drawn too many bad guys. This could cost me again. Nope. Yep, I pulled too many, played too carelessly. Made simple mistakes, actually. Yep, that's twice. I should know better. Theoretically, I do know better. I'm just playing, let's just say, a little bit too loose. A little bit too loosey-goosey. not being cautious. I'm just charging, and it's dumb. But hey, it's content. Spoiler. Yeah, I'm not one of those who chases content by doing dumb things. I would much prefer to chase content by doing smart things, but sadly that doesn't appear to be on the docket today. I'm playing badly and dumbly, which is not a good combo platter. Smartly and goodly would be much better. In my previous endeavors in clearing out establishments filled with lots of Blackbeard's cronies, I've been very successful because I was very careful and not dumb. So I will attempt to continue to be not dumb. Once again, I will regain my smartness and be less dumb. Okay. Gold ingots. $1,000-point crit. You guys did a real good job in shooting the living hell out of that enormous piece of stone. I'm sure they learned their lesson. $1,000-point crit. That's better. Apparently I do. That you got to be really careful of. Oh, God damn it. Oh my God. That guy was trouble. When they have this attack where they get this red flash above them, those are not parryable. You have to dodge those. And I've not run into his sailors who could do that before. So that's a bit of a surprise to me. Wake up! Hey, Lens, guess what? Surprise! All right, things we can drop. That. The rest of it I think we want. That is none of the ancient chests yet. We do have one key, right? Two. We have 2 ancient foothills keys. We just haven't found the chests for them yet. We're going to be a little bit more judicious. We're going to clear around behind us, too. Proving, well, at least giving some evidence that I can learn my lesson. 1,000-point crit. Do not want to get trapped up against stuff. That's him, and all right, a little bit dicey there too. Lots and lots of pirates round here, yo. Have you noticed? All right, there's a guy over there. We have no idea how many friends he may have over there. We'll do a little bit more scouting. Like I said, a bit more thoughtful and deliberate. They coming? They are. A sergeant and 3 other dudes. That's enough for me to beat a hasty retreat. They're going to keep coming or not? Have they reached their tether distance? $1,000-point crit to the melon. Will I? That's not good. Ooh, shit! God damn it. That one was keyboard malfunction. Fucking Windows keyboard malfunction. Popped up the Windows commands for me. Why? Because I fat-fingered a little bit. I've tried to disable it. So, once again, we find ourselves here. These guys are way tougher. Oh, I just realized. I realized why. Most of the time, the mobs on this island are like 6 or 7. Those guys are all level 10s. I honestly didn't notice. That's why they have so much freaking health, and why they're taking me to the cleaners. These guys have got 3 times the health, maybe, of the guys I've been fighting. I didn't even realize they were level 10s. Okay, that's a me issue. That is most certainly a me issue. Don't run off. Thank you. Wolves. Well, one of them's on my tail. At least one. And I could end up dying more here. These guys are no joke. My poor dead body. All right. You know, most of the time I give something 1,000 point. Oh, most of the time I'm actually giving them 1,500 point headshots. These guys are taking 1,000 because their level is so high. Level is the big scaler in the game. So these guys have got level 10 gear because they're level 10. I missed. Not my most shining moment. 1,000 point to the melon. How is he damaging me through my parry? A perfect parry, higher crit percent. Put him away. Is he coming? Come on, I shot you in the head. Oh, his friend's coming instead. 2 of his friends are coming instead. Finished one of them off. Come on, you want some. Yeah, I've been making them all day. Haven't you been paying attention? Yeah. Missed me. Oh. No freaking joke, man. Oh, it's a sergeant. He appears to be there by himself. Oh. That was the worst shot in the history of bad shots. I may have mentioned that, said that same thing previously. Fat fingering again. Am I? How was that for not moving? Was that okay? Perfect freaking parry. Alright, another one down. More gold. I love gold! There are just so fucking many pirates, you know? Alright, this is where we previously died. I think the second time. Alright, so I think we just have just the central area left. Can I get up there? Pirates in a pirate game? What were they thinking? Hey, Liquid. The problem was me, overall, in that I hadn't realized these guys were level 10s. I'm used to fighting, like, level 7s. And these guys are level 10s. So yeah, it's possible they may have, you know, winged me once or twice. Or more. $585. Musketeer missed. God damn it. They coming? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they're probably coming. Well, there's one of them. Taking 1,000 points to the melon. Don't wanna. Oh, god damn it. Got him. No, we did not quite get him. Shit. Alright, where's the damn musketeer who's shooting at me? Now that I'm really low on potions. Laptop died, that's why you haven't played. Oh, multiples? Do I need 2 more? No? God damn it. Six years old, working on a new one, confined to the PS5 until then. Understandable. Yeah, now's not the greatest time to be looking for hardware either. I wouldn't hurry, but I can understand why you would want to hurry. All right, we cleared it out yet? No. What the shit? Can we, like... Why are there so many? I mean, if I were a pirate and someone were hunting me, I would want to have all my friends with me. 1,000-point shot to the head. More. All right, who's now shooting at me? Well, I will say this has been a spicy batch for sure. We've got a musketeer. I keep missing him. He's not moving. Are we finally clear here? Oh, there's a temple. Why did there have to be a temple inside, too? Oh, I got 3 more dudes. What the flip? Flippity floop? I'm sorry, I don't want to take the time to read that right now. Gold. Still a slim chance you can fix yours, but you're not holding your breath? Yeah, well, I can understand that. Underground chambers. Oh, lovely. More pirates? More freaking pirates. We're going to eat. Make sure, because otherwise our buffs will fall in the middle of combat and our health will be cut, suddenly, unexpectedly cut in half. All right. Oh, a grenadier. Perfect. Gotta get him. That wasn't close at all. I had it the whole way. You know, it was easy. It was simple. Locked treasury door. What? I like all of those things. That's 1 out of 3 treasures in this place. I mean, in this entire establishment, the outside and in. What do we have? Locked treasury door. We opened that door, right? Did I ever go back to Horizon? I have not, no. There were too many other things I wanted to play. Got everything out of that. That's just 1 of 3, though. Are there more underground places in here? I keep hearing a sound as if like a door is opening somewhere. Before I head back out, I mean, I want to make sure I've gotten everything out of here. All right, back out we go. Shotgun console, you gonna try Crimson Desert? Yeah, no reason not to. Scattered dishes, piece of paper. We're all waiting for Captain Hands, all of us, I said. Any key discs we find are to be handed over to the sergeants for safekeeping. We don't know what's inside and we're waiting for orders. Maybe you are. That's Blackbeard's actual banner, by the way. Guy with spear, stabbing heart. He was clearly a sentimental guy, you know.
I hope that took care of the sergeant. It may have. Nope, he's still there.
Boom's coming.
Well, you got a little bit of me.
I'm coming.
I got him.
Bombs away. I will kill you.
Where the hell is it? There it is. I think there's one more guy. There he is. Not the smartest. I think we have finally cleared the place out. Maybe. All right. That's a lot of stuff. All right, stuff we need to drop. The wood. And that. And that is 2 out of the 3 ancient chests. Means there's one more we need to find here. That's just a bunch of stuff. Fibers. Fibers are great for filling in all of your inventory spaces. Another one in there, maybe? Yeah, looks like. A little bit of parkour to get to that last one. Not even parkour. Oh, yeah, parkour. Oh, we can blast our way in without blasting. Gold Mask of the Priest. All right, what else gets dropped? That wasn't what we wanted to drop. We wanted to drop those. So where's the other thing that we just dropped? Tomato seeds, healing herbs. Healing herbs, please. We have got everything from this place now. But it does look like the bitter pill. Find the gunpowder crates. All right, we need to find gunpowder crates. Over here, I do believe. As the letter said, you found gunpowder crates in the pirate camp. The lids even bear the Arnaud Trading Company's mark. It's a shame the pirates took almost everything. Doomp, doomp, doomp. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. You missed me dying a bunch. I took it well. You know, I'm a pro gamer, so I can accept my losses, you know, without any rancor or indignity or improper use of verbs and nouns. I promise? Quit your whining. I mean, as a day goes, it was a profitable one. Even with a number of trips back to the old res circle, as we have been known to call it. Little bit of everything today. We started off, we blew up a couple of ships. They were low level. And then we died a bunch. My inventory's full. Shouldn't there be a lot more than that in there? Because I made like a boatload of copper ingots. Guineas and gunpowder. Insignia, guineas, and gunpowder. I haven't been putting stuff in here. What on earth is wrong with my head? Don't answer that. There are no easy answers. I do not understand why the elixirs of cruelty are going in there. They shouldn't be. We need to make... Those are the greater healing potions. I can make some mediums. I will make some mediums. We've got... Okay, this is for... I know why. This is for holding these items which I need to sell for the cash money. Money makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Well, nuts to that. I'm full on nuts. Okay. Nope. Wrong thing. Right thing. We are full on tomatoes. Been busy. Oh, I completely redid my house. My old house I ended up, you know, just doing away with. This is my my upstairs deck off of my bedroom. Nice view. I think I've got all of the tier 2 crafting stuff now. I think. We will get 12 linen making. Did I not pick it up? Must have automatically gotten put. No, it got put there. We need to drop off the Tumbaga. Oh, I'm not sure where I've been keeping the Tumbaga. Over here? No, I have a couple of these ingots. And that's all I've got. It's just 2. Are those upstairs? No, that's the roll. Well, I had 2. Oh, they're there. All right. My garden. We've got flax. We've got aloe. We've got cayenne peppers. We've got sweet potatoes, tomatoes, bananas, and limes all going. Oh, what? More flax seeds. Flax fiber. Okay, next step. We need to make ourselves a whole batch of medium healing potions. Those are the regulars. Those are the graders, right? No? No, they're both the same. Okay. We need alchemical base for these. So we need 10 of these. And 10 alchemical bases. Well, what do you have more of? The healing stuff. Oh, all that requires is that. So the minor healing potions are really not a problem. Better do it with these. All right. Probably need to keep those with me. We can drop this off, I think. We do want to keep the extra healing potions around. Those did prove quite useful after I ran out of the real ones. We need tannin. As much as we can get, because we're going to go through that pretty quick. Yeah, we don't have much of the tree bark. We need to hit the hardwood again. Don't say it. Just don't. Was going to go for the hardwood today, but I wanted to get that little pirate outpost first, and there turned out to be an entire brigade of them. Can truthfully say, did not like. That's 4? Yeah, 4 and 2. Coconut milk with bananas. Bacon and eggs. While that's percolating away, I'm going to AFK for a sec and refill my coffee cup with coffee. No vodka tonight. Damn it. No rum either. I'm back. All right, it is late evening in game. So, we're gonna take a quick little snooze break. I feel so much better. Adventure Journal, The Bitter Pill. Someone tipped off the part. Talk to Dr. Galen. Well, he happens to be right outside, actually. Apparently he doesn't sleep or eat or anything. It's so weird. For my life, I wish I could understand what drove Francois. 2 years of friendship mean nothing. The gunpowder crates bore the mark of the Arnaud Trading Company. So it was Francois. I don't understand. He doomed us, but why? The Francois I know never sought money or power. What exactly does Francois Arnaud do? He owns a trading company on Tortuga. Arnaud has excellent connections here. His business was thriving. The governor always supported him. I told you about the Spanish captivity, but I didn't mention that while escaping, Francois shielded Jean-Paul from a bullet. I barely managed to save his life. It doesn't make sense. Maybe the reason is more complicated than it seems. And I'd like to find out. I need answers. I need to understand why he betrayed us. Please try to find him on Tortuga. Okay. We have our XP. Board the unsinkable. Right, we need to find that and sink that ship. Quest rewards will be books and scrolls decorations, 300 piastres and 15 guineas. So we got a bunch of goods that we can sell. Smugglers, 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 and smugglers. They're going to run out of money. But we're off to see the smugglers, who are one of the 4 reputation factions in the game. That's not the smugglers, that's the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay, you know. That's Tortuga. That is the smugglers. So we'll go smugglers. We'll sell our stuff, and then we will head to Tortuga. That English, man, it's brutal sometimes.
That stupid old man.
Let's keep it clean.
Oh, let's not keep it clean. We like it dirty where I come from. I'm not sure that came out right. 9 of these is 45 piastres. 14 of these is 70 more piastres. 7 of these, 35 more piastres. Are these going to be for piastres? I'm guessing these are for guineas. 5 guineas. Now you can exchange guineas for piastres, but the exchange rate is ruinous. So, the sales there were good for 150 piastres and 25 guineas. Marita, you have anything else? Nope, she's got nothing else for us. The Provisioner. We're only tier 1 with these guys, rep-wise. They have naval tactics too. Are they the same naval tactics? They are. Interesting. Oh no, we're in tier 3 with them. Sorry, yeah, we have the 3 is open. Yeah, piastre is 20 guineas. Or 50 guineas to buy a guinea will buy you 50 piastres. Can be bought for 50 piastres. Jeez. Meanwhile, that same guinea can be sold for 20 piastres. So, yeah. That will require rep 4. We're at rep 3 with them. How much more is required? 600. So it's 100 for 2. Get to rep 2. I think.
Rep 1 was really fast. I thought that one was 100. And then 200 for 2. How much was for 3? I don't recall. But anyway, it's 600 to go to Tier 4. And I don't think I have the needfuls for it. And these items are the ones you trade in to raise your reputation. All the factions have the same requirements. And to get the next tier of boat, I'm going to need 1,000 piastres. I think I had 600 left, so now I've got like 750 or something like that. All right, Tortuga. I'm trying to track down Francois Arnaud. Interesting, my frames per second have plummeted. Oh, there's Francois Arnaud. Have we met? No, my crew is dead and my ship is at the bottom of the sea because of you. I have evidence. I knew that sooner or later I'd have to answer for my actions. I suppose sincerest apologies won't suffice. Why did you do it? You doomed a lot of people. I didn't have any other choice. I understand this may sound absurd, but please help me. I am so desperate. Beg the devil himself. I need to see Dr. Galen. I think I might be having trouble hearing. My son Jacques has been captured by the pirates. Edward Teach abducted him. They've been blackmailing me ever since. You think he's still alive? I've been receiving letters from Jacques. His handwriting is hard to mistake. I was hoping that the pirates would let him go, but the blasted Teach didn't keep his word, and he's still holding Jacques hostage on one of his ships. I can't reach him by sea. I'm not hiding, and I have no intention of lying, but please, save my son. He's innocent. I promise I will pay you. My reputation may soon be in ruins, but money is the one thing I do have. The Bitter Pill. Rescue Jacques Arnaud from captivity aboard a pirate ship. Recommended character level 9. My boat is basically level 5, so I'm thinking maybe later. What other ones do we have? We have Smugglers. Recommended level 9. Catastrophe's Aftermath. Get rid of Jim Godard. It looks like Jim Godard, one of the pirate leaders, is preparing to attack defenseless locals. My friend Tolly had just gotten to this. I won't let him turn his people to cargo. Bitter Pill is 9. Sacrificial Lamb is 8. Look for clues. The abandoned corpse didn't look like a pirate head work. Where? They favor rope. I'll track that quest. Look for clues about the killers. Was that something I was supposed to do at the time when I found the questy bit? I don't know. The Bitter Pill? No. That's Jacques Arnaud. He's aboard a ship. Theoretically... Alright, that's Buccaneer Waters 1 to 5. That's Blackbeard 1 to 5. Which means I might be fine to find Jacques Arnaud. That's clues. Okay, it's not a place I have been. And that's near the Unsinkable. Molly Brown? We'll go home. We'll go home. We'll get on our boat. Put away our cash monies.
Hello, lads. All right, we teleport to there, and we'll see what we find.
Ship's in your hand, Captain.
It surely is. The Grim Reaper, presumably, is the one we're looking after. There we did. I pulled it in a little bit closer so we can get to it without, you know, drowning. Level 10. Okay, well, I did want to know what level that was. Now I know. And now I know that that's not anything I'm interested in. Thanks. Let's go to this one. And we're going to hit that island we have a map to. Or a map for what's on the island. But level 10s, I don't think I'm ready for. My ship is not ready for. Especially not 3 of them at once.
All yours, Captain.
Sing out, boys. Heading for that. From the scuppers. Yep. A drunken sailor must be beaten with a hose. Still a part of naval tradition today, or at least until recently, for crossing the equator for the first time. Okay, land ho. We have a treasure map for that island. Hey, Dark Machinist, how you doing? Give me some time to blow the man down.
Once again, we're outward bound for Mobile Town with a heave-ho, and we'll fill our good.
That was some really bad piloting by yours truly. All right, we have
Buried pirate treasure. I saw a gleaming something over there. Going, well, weekend is always a good time. Well, it's generally it has a much better start. What is that glowing little thing? I don't know, but we've got a couple of big bonkers boars. That was almost 2,000 damage. Oh, it's a sow. 2 sows. The banana? A banana was glittering? I'm a little surprised, shocked, nonplussed. I wasn't gonna shoot him until I saw the glitter. I wondered, wow, what is that? I have no idea. Apparently they bumped into one of the trees and knocked off a banana. I'm not overly impressed. Misty orchids are used for the alchemical base. Aha. Well, previously, once before when we dug up a treasure and opened it up, 4 skeletons came to life. That was early on. Killed me a few times before I figured, you know what you can do? You can build walls around the skeletons, and when they come to life, they're stuck. Suckers. What helps better is if you notice the little hot bar at the top where it says weapon dig, raise, flatten. We have a decrepit chest. Yeah, it sure is. I tell you, man, at my age, the chest is decrepit. The legs, the arms. The hydraulics are still working there, so don't even with me. Minor ring of bravery, 50 piastres, and a silver ingot. Nothing spectacular, but I will certainly take that. Nothing else on the island, right? Correct. We will pop back to home base. Oh, okay.
Captain at the helm!
Drop off the stuff we just got. And then we need to get more of the second tier lumber items, which I am hesitant to call by name, lest I receive mockery. Hurtful mockery. My current ring is increasing crit chance by 5%. I think that's better than melee weapon by 4%. You can only wear one at a time, so. One we're currently chasing is, stop tracking that, thank you. Yeah, my frame rate's kind of going to crap, and I don't know why. I haven't seen that before. Maybe all my deaths did something? I don't know. You can quote me on that. Don't know why you'd want to, but you could. No, not there. Let's drop off the nanner seeds. How's that? Oh, our things are growing delightfully. They'll be ready tomorrow. Some of them might all be ready, but
We'll wait for logical tomorrow. All right. We'll swap over to that in the key spot. All right, we need more hardwood. Hardwood. Right, we want to avoid that structure because there are wolves and goats around. Now, when we work it right, we can get the wolves and the goats fighting and wait around a bit and then just finish them off. That's, I think, an alpha wolf. 3 wolves. They must not have caught my scent. Or maybe they enjoy the delicious scent of lens. 2 of them, huh? 2 goats. More rough hides. Good. But you'll note that my gun one-shotted those goats and was peeling off like maybe 15 or 20% off the life of those level 10 pirates. That's the level difference. That's what's so important in the game for combat is the level difference. The higher your level compared to the mob, the easier they are, and the lower they get non-linearly more difficult. All right, we've got wolf, at least 1. It's an alpha. Damn it, I wasn't fast enough. He's got friends. The wolves actually use pack tactics. Come on. And I forgot to make bandages. Remove the power steering pump from your truck. It's almost done with installing the new one. You realize you forgot to put an O-ring before you connected the hose. Tomorrow, you get to remove it and do it all over again. Yeah, I understand the frustration that can come with that kind of thing. Not that specific thing, but that kind of thing for bleeping sure. Yeah. The frustration is complete because you don't even have a nice off-ramp to put the blame anywhere else. That just makes it worse that you have to eat it. I was doing it earlier this evening when I died like a half a dozen times to a bunch of level 10, in my defense, pirates. Whoop! We got another wolf. It's another alpha. We need to run away and eat because... God damn it. Our food ran out. There's the wolf. Oh, we've got multiple friends. Oh, that's just joyous. We have an alpha and a second pack on our tail. Why did I not draw the goddamn sword when I pressed the 1 button? This is not going well right now, and I have no one to blame but me. But I'm going to blame Dark Machinist anyway. You should realize it before you filled it with fluid. Yes. Good thing I realized I was leaking fluid. I wish I'd said that. Yeah, you coming? You coming? You're just going to stand there and growl. Come on, come on. You had a little friend. Where's your little friend? Yeah, you. Come on. The alpha's the bad one. See, that's a level 7. I do bunches of damage to those. Not a real problem. Many times the wolves have bit you. You're surprised you haven't turned into a werewolf. Not the right game for it, at least not yet. Although I wouldn't put it past the devs. They've made a really solid product. For a small team, impressive. Where is it? All right, there's Totes my goats. Not quite dead. No, he is. No, he's not. What the hell is that? Pilot error, and I'm not sure why. It looked like he had just a little sliver of life left. That's a big divvy tree. I haven't looked it up. Are divvy trees really real things? I have no idea. Whoops. I am scanning constantly. I keep expecting that alpha wolf to show up at the most inopportune time imaginable. There he is. Or maybe a goat. It was a goat. No, it was a goat, yeah. Now, sadly, we are low on bandages. Because I forgot to make more, because I'm a dope. I think we've covered that previously. My dopiness. Pretty well documented. And you go. Right in the critical spot, and you know what I mean by that. Didn't even take them to dinner first. That's right. Technically, they are dinner first. First date tonight, bacon and eggs tomorrow. There's the old joke. You ask a lady how she likes her eggs in the morning, and she says, unfertilized. I've got a million of them. Sadly, none of them funny. Well, I don't know what happened to that alpha wolf, because we never finished him off. And those were a couple of trees that we had partially chopped down already. And that tree rolled into that tree and knocked it down. You know, everyone thinks piracy is all about rum and wenching. An awful lot of it is chopping wood, which you wouldn't expect. Probably. And Napster. That's an old guy reference, but it checks out. As an old guy can confirm. Well, we've pretty much cleared most of this grove out. Bust out the sword. And head back. We don't have to worry anywhere near as much about picking up various fruits and veggies and whatnot when we've got a garden growing. It gives us a whole bunch. The sun's getting mighty low. Hulk. That place has wolves and rams around it. We've been there a couple of times. We got all the stuff out of there, all the goodies out. And the last time we managed to climb up to a high place and let the wolves and rams sort it out between themselves. Pop off like 2 shots and then a couple of swings to clean out 5 or 6 animals filled with delicious, rough hides. And because, of course, we have the Enterprise circling overhead, we can just beam out. Thanks, Scotty. Good work. We didn't start the copper up. That is an issue. We were going to make a bunch of copper. A whole bunch of copper. The same Scotty joke, too slow. Well, great minds think alike, and the channels within my brain are more smoothly polished over years of use. So the bowling ball is returned back to my hand a little bit faster, that's all. First things first. All right, we've got that taken care of. Let's see how our bullet situation... Our bullet situation is pretty dire. Oh, I made irons. I didn't want to make irons. I want to make... Frick, I want to make coppers. All right, we'll drop the irons in here. I wasn't cautious. I was incautious. All right, that we take with us. That goes over there. Bezoars. Bezoars are a real thing. Ooh, we got ahead of a mountain goat leader. We could make ourselves another trophy, or we can sell it. Spoiler. We want to sell them. Piasters we need. Go. Everything's grown up so pretty and nice. It's going to take me like 5 minutes to replant it all, but hey, it's just about sunset, so. I'm hitting E like crazy, and just as fast as I can hit the E button, I'm harvesting. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home. First thing we do. Gardening with lens. Yep, that's what I was saying earlier. You know, a lot of people just think piracy is all about pirating. No. It's mostly about gardening. You know, it's understandable people don't get that. Is it full yet? Not quite. Okay. Now we're back out here in Seedville. First seed things first. We'll start with the limes out here. Next up, the bananas. All right, that's the nanners taken care of. We'll start with the red peppers. We have got a metric shit ton of seeds. Come on, there was a green spot there. There we are. Whiskey made me pawn my clothes. Whiskey gave me this red nose. All right, that's the wrong answer. That was the peppers. Sweet taters next. On this old house garden. This old greenhouse. Whiskey gave me this hangover. We are not... Well, we are. That's one of the reasons I don't drink whiskey anymore. The hangover. Tomatoes. Oh, not enough. And I think that just leaves us with just the flax, ma'am. Just the flax. Still don't have any corn. I'm hungry. I mean, I love a good single malt. Cold weather, a Lafroig. Once upon a time, I had a bottle of 22-year-old single cask strength Glenlivet. And despite the fact it was at cask strength, which theoretically you're supposed to add a splash of water to trim the rough edge off, it was the smoothest stuff I've ever drunk. And drunk I did. And we got gold. We got some gold, didn't we? Yeah, it was $100 for that bottle. And that was more than 30 years ago. The jewelry table, where we have not spent much time. So we're looking at ascending. We can ascend this one to give us more vitality, which certainly seems like a really fine idea. I need a lot more silver to ascend it. Oh, we need a level 2 station as well. But we can probably ascend this one. Nope, we need more silver to ascend this one. We need more silvers. Okay, first thing we are going to need is tannin. We can make a bunch. We need a bunch of clay, 37 clay bottles, looks like. And we'll make 37 tannin. Sadly, we can only make, what, 13? And those take time. It does seem like the rough hide is kind of a bottleneck for an awful lot of things. Let me make sure that we've got everything cooking that we can. We do have a bunch of copper going. We don't currently have any iron ore. All right, we've got our bandages again. What was it? We need 3 and 3. It's just my default. And for the first thing in the morning, perhaps some refreshing tomato juice? Boiled crab, maybe? We'll make a boiled crab for first thing tomorrow while we putter around the house a bit. Blue Label is extremely mid. I don't have much experience, honestly, with blends at all. I had a Scottish friend got interested in single malts because of him. I like the fact that they varied so widely in the nature of the drink. And I think we've got everything taken care of for now, right? Yep. Everything. Yeah. Far more expensive than many single malts. Yeah, I mean, I know that there are very top-end blends, but I just personally have no experience or very little experience with them. So I'm going to take a sleep. It's all dark and nighty, and here comes the dawn. Here comes the sun, dootin'. And it's all right. Sadly, these things don't run when I'm asleep. They run if I'm not here, but they don't run if I'm asleep. So, that's the weaponsmith. All of our weapons are at the appropriate location. Boating stuffs. Too bad we can't sleep like that in the real life. Oh, God, yeah. I know a lot of people, as they get older, they sleep less. That's not the case for me. I'm sleeping more, and I don't much care for it.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
How about we back it up a little?
Lead off speed.
Okay, maybe that was a little bit more than I wanted. Sir, I've got... They have to be in my inventory?
Helm yours,
That's
Captain.
ridiculous. What do you mean? Still ridiculous. All right, well, we've got a bunch more of the hardwood. We'll do some ship boaty stuff. All right. Upgrade. We are at 8. We're going to need 8 timbers. And our guns will be maximally upgraded for this level. 8. There we go. They are maximally upgraded. How about for this? We're going to need... We don't have the shipwrights tools. We can buy those. We're going to need to make nails. I don't think we have enough timber to make a couple more upgrades. How many more upgrades did we need on these? All of them. That's unfortunate. Make 15. I don't think there's anything else we need the lumber for, but I'd rather not find out the unpleasant way that there was. All right, so if we want to upgrade our hull bracing, we're going to need shipwrights tools. We can, for 3 levels, we will need 9 shipwrights tools. For 3 levels, 9 shipwrights tools. Tortuga. Might as well get 15 because we're going to need them eventually. 15 shipwrights tools. That'll be 150 piastres. That should be here.
Sailing here on sea turn. You're fine for us.
Yep.
You're equipped.
And it might even take more. Oh, we can buy salt here. Okay. That's good to know. Since we've only found a very little of it. It's not too expensive. We'll buy a little bit of that too. Get everything? I think so. Ba-ding! And we also need to make, like, some nails. Upgrade that. We got that, we got that. We need 5 more nails. Fortunately, they are made in batches of 5. So we should be able to get 3 tiers of upgrade on our hull bracing. So we need 9 more. Well, 2 more batches. Don't know how I screwed that math up, but I did. I didn't pick them up, that's why. I didn't screw that math up. Until I just right now sort of screwed it up. Yeah. Oh, the second tier took 10. It was 5 and 10. So it's probably going to be 5, 10, 10, 10, or 5, 10, 10, 15, 15, something like that. So we only got 2 tiers off that. Well, that makes me sad. But then I'm often sad. Many things in life make me sad. I'll spare you a list. Oh, that was not stacks of 15 for the salt? That was 1 salt each? Fuck that. Let me be clear again, for those of you who weren't paying attention. Fuck that. I do not see that as being a worthwhile expenditure of my piastres. As I now have 18 salt. It's like 2 piastres each? I thought it was for a stack of 15. I am unhappy with this. I will register my complaint with the Tortuga Board of Fair Practice. I mean, it doesn't exist. But if it existed, they would get an earful from me, my friends. A boarding party. We wanted to also upgrade our boarding party stuff, so... Back to Tortuga. You know, if I was not a complete feckless fool. I did need that, okay. Never mind. Back to Tortuga. What are my options? There are like 3 different options for plans for the upgraded boarding.
Sailing here on sea turtles. Here you'll find the brethren's finest wares, mate.
I have those. I would have thought those were here. I would have thought wrong, evidently. Yeah, my frames are going to crap here. Which is fine. I'm not going to be on for too much longer.
This doesn't belong in a museum.
It belongs in a museum. Oh, I'm sorry.
Built for the wilds, not parades.
No. And did I just miss it, or is it actually at the last guy I could talk to?
Still building.
All right, I didn't see it anywhere. Now I have to go back through them a second time. Because
Fools make the hunter.
All right, those are for the bigger guns. I am hungry, but I brought a light snack of boiled crab. No drawn butter, sorry, we don't have a cow.
These came from deep places.
Well, this is the one I would have thought had it. These guys tend to have the ship stuff. Did I just miss it?
Finest equipment, just for you, pal.
I'm confused now. Not that that's especially news. Bounty agent takes the updates. Alright. I'm very confused now. I'm whiffing and I don't know why.
This doesn't belong in a museum.
Okay, this guy's got tactics. I mean, I bought the special types of guns and hull.
Strong hands need strong gear.
This guy sells the gun, the 24 and 36 pounder plan.
That's the best we've got.
What? How am I missing it? Where am I missing it? Boarding. I'm looking for the boarding stuff. I'm confused. Obviously, I'm confused. I've been running back and forth between these idiots for a bit. Let us go. Is it one of the bases? I don't think so. Check in with the smugglers. Hey, Gwen, how you doing tonight? As I've mentioned in the past, I often like to set achievable goals to people for their weekends. I hope your weekend is not sucking. It doesn't sound like I'm asking a whole lot, but it can be. All right, the buyer buys stuff. The bounty agent accepts goodies for rep.
I protect.
These came from deep places.
That's the hull bracing. That's the hull bracing. We've got hull bracing. Okay, so they don't sell this. The guns were the other guys. Dark Machinist, Gwenakami, both saying at the same time, "Aha! We meet again!" Optional evil laugh. You know, mwahahaha, that kind of thing. Completely optional.
Be careful up there. The sea's rough these days.
Aye, the sea is rough. It's not that rough. This is the remains of Tortuga. Tortuga's been overrun largely by the undead.
We won't survive another attack. Old stock. Still sharp.
I mean, maybe there are no upgrades for... And I've got 2 more places to check. But I am confused. And not just, well, the old man is confused kind of confusion, although that too. Blackbeard waters, no. Buccaneer waters.
The pirates will
Manted as well?
built for the whales, not parades.
All right, that's the 12 and 24, the 12, 24, and 36 pounders.
Hey, watch out for
I myself have been described as a 12 pounder. Sounds dirty, I don't know what it actually means. So, Manted, what did you say you were working on again? That's not it, that's not it. What am I missing? I'm missing something. We're here. Blackbeard. Yeah, me too. It's probably unimportant. Which one am I missing? I've been to the Brethren. Been to the Smugglers. I ran around in Tortuga for 45 minutes. We're at the Buccaneers. Blackbeard. I am confused. I'm more confused than usual, let's say. All right, there's the four factions. We've got the Smugglers. Who are here. No, those are the Buccaneers. Those are the ones we were just at. Tortuga. The Smugglers. The Brethren of the Coast, which is where the population of Tortuga is hiding. Which one am I missing? Why is my brain suddenly turned into an enormous cluster of cottage cheese? I can't tell you. Which one am I missing? So how goes the weekend for all of you fine young cannibals?
You didn't sail in here on sea turtles, did you now?
Right, so this is the Brethren of the Coast. For each salt, too. You cannot be serious. All right, eventually we're going to want to buy the brig, but we don't have the money for the design. Trying to rush through the VOE story. Vlogs is cool. We like vlogs. Okay, so these guys do not have any of the three parts. Gun improvements, hull improvements, and boarding party improvements. There are no boarding party improvements, or improved versions, I should say. But that's the Brethren.
These came from deep places.
That's the hull bracing. We already have hull bracing. Those are the tactics. We have naval tactics. The very last chapter of the VOE story, I will not spoiler, but I predicted that we would go in, we would have a fight, and then a thing would happen. A specific thing would happen. I was wrong. We went in, the specific thing I predicted happened, and then we had a fight. That was the biggest problem for me, is that
Everything you need for
the last note of the story was so obvious At least to me. Okay, these guys have guns, but no boarding party stuff. Which means that if these guys do not have boarding party improvements, there are no boarding party improvements.
Keeps us going.
There are no boarding party improvements. Okay. That was my only problem with the storyline, was that that last note was classic ArenaNet storytelling. I will not spoilerize. Because I'm a good human being. As far as you know. Blank eyes, allow me to share with you the look I used to put upon my face when I was in a meeting at work that I shouldn't have been in, but was required to be in. I give you my meeting face. How do you like it? You're welcome. Spoiled an anime for Manted, thank goodness. He is a manga enjoyer. Well, I don't think I'd go that far. This is my little house. Pretty nice, isn't it? Ooh, my tree is really growing. My ficus is really growing. That's nice. How'd the bushes come out along the sides? They're doing all right. All right, we'll put our money away. And let's see, did we finish up the tanning rack? We did. I think we can do a couple of small improvements to our clothing. Upgrades. So, currently we have upgraded our privateer's doublet and boots as far as they can be yupgraded. The gloves we can finish. And we can start work on the hat. 2 more to go. And all of our clothing except these crappity old pants we have will be upgraded. Sadly, they also need tanned leather. But it is early enough in the day that I will head off to Fantasy Island. No, not really. To the first of the Tier 2 islands where I am still gathering resources and whatnots. There are things here that are bad. The wolves, especially the alpha wolves, are very bad. The rams are bad. The rams get a nice running head start and they headbutt you approximately 150 yards in one go. It's impressive, really. How are we doing on bullets? All right, we're okay on bullets, a little light on gunpowder, but not much. Oh, there's a nanny goat. Don't run off. I think the nannies, if you headshot them, because you can't catch them, as far as I can tell. You headshot them with the musket, though, you get... All right, a quick 4 hides. We need more hides. Fewer Jekylls, more hides. We don't need to pick the flax. We've got so much flax growing now. We've got flax growing out of our... I will rephrase. We've got enough flax growing that we now have linen and we can use it for wiping our... You know, I'm just going to leave that there too. Nice little critical hit for 1,587. We shot it so hard that we knocked the hide right off of it. Not quite enough to one-shot the goats. But almost. And enough to one-shot the nanny goats. I'm hungry, pardon me. Coconut milk and nanners, along with some bacon and eggs. A blind shot. I just reached out with my force-sensitive feelings. And it was a nanny goat that was tired of life. So I actually did it a favor. I'm kind of the hero. The goat laying right there you could eat. Well, you don't want to eat raw goat. Ew. So, now is the time where we whack things. In a completely internet-safe way. As far as you know. What we are getting is iron ore. Stacks up to 15 in a stack. 15 will make 5 ingots. There's no shortage of gathering. It is, after all, a crafting survival game. Now we do have to be careful because down here there are usually goats. And in an enclosed space, a goat is no laughing matter. Like over there. Didn't crit him. Now that one you'll note has a star, which means he's bigger and tougher. Why is my hat in the way all of a sudden? There's usually, but not always, a third one down here. Oh, look! More iron. Whiskey is the life of man. Oh, whiskey, Johnny. I drink the whiskey when I can. Whiskey for my Johnny. Whiskey made me pawn my clothes. Whiskey, Johnny. Whiskey gave me this red nose. Whiskey for my Johnny. I've been beating the crap out of iron here for 5 minutes. How is that I only have 90? The excitement never starts around here. Should have run around earlier when I was getting my ass handed to me by some level 10 pirates. I took it about as well as you would expect. There was very, very little whining. Almost no swearing at all. And then I realized what the problem was. I'm like level 8 and they're level 10, and level is the scaling in this game. You don't need flat damage. What you really need is levels, because that's where you scale. Oh, there's that third goat I was talking about. And more wacky with the wacky stick. We don't want waste rock, we want iron ore. And because Eric's got so many nice people here, and Manted too, what I will do is I will hop back into my boat. I am approaching, but not yet quite at the end of my stream. Oh, well, I am. And I'll do a little ship-to-ship combat for you. And we'll get some actual shanties, but not actually sung by pirates, as far as I know. Excellent. Got a whole lot of iron. We'll get that cooking. And we'll head out on our boat. And we'll sink some bad pirates. I, of course, am a good pirate. Oh. We need the rough hides. I will repeat what I said a couple times earlier, and I've said over the few days. If the game is interesting to you at all, survival, crafting, piratey stuff, try the demo. I would never recommend to someone just flat out buy a game, even games that I love. What I would recommend people try a demo and look into a game. So if that's the sort of thing that might catch your interest. We have like 100 or, no, I guess we've got 60. There we go. I'll leave us with a little bit of ore left.
Careful now.
I'm always careful. This is my house, for those who haven't seen it. Humble little abode. Let's get those hides cooking, too. Oh yeah, only 7 more. Yeah, the hides don't go very far. You only get them from killing critters. Most of them have 2. So, let's get on our boat and blow up some stupid ships. Where can we find some nice low-level chum? I mean, ships, of course. Blackbeard Water's 1 to 5. That sounds about right. Why is there a fast travel point there? I don't know. Oh, that's where the boss is.
I remembered why. The bitter pill. Yeah, when I went in there, that had level 10 ships. I do not want to dance with level 10 ships. That is just simply contraindicated. My ship is not anywhere near level 10. The guns are now level 10, I think. The hull's not. My skills are not. I have teleported. This is an area of Blackbeard ships. Maybe we can get some haulers for some loot. We will recall our boat, the Ships and Giggles.
Ships on your hand, Captain.
All right. You know, lads, what time it is.
Now, lads, help me, Bob. I'm bully in the yardie. Way, bully in the yardie. Help me, Bob. I'm bully in the yardie. Bully down in Shinbo now. Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, bully in the yardie. Sally is the girl that I love nearly. Bully down in Shinbo now.
Oh.
Help me, Bob. I'm bully in the yardie. Way, bully in the yardie. Help me, Bob. I'm bully in the yardie. Bully down in Shinbo now. For 7 long years I courted the Sally.
Fives.
Bully in the yardie.
4 of them?
All she did was dilly and dally.
4 of them's a bit more than I want to dance with.
Help me, Bob. I'm bully in the yardie.
3 I'd have gone in. 4. I'm just not a good enough shot that I feel comfortable yet.
I left my style, I went a sailing. Way, bully in the alley. Signed on a big ship, I went away then. Bully down in Shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob.
I'm gonna go around this island as I've never actually been there as best I can tell.
In the alley, bully down in Shinbo now. If I ever get back, I'll marry little Sally.
Yeah, 5. 4 level 5s.
6 kids and live in Shinbo now.
Maybe if I'd finished off the hull reinforcement, I'd be feeling confident enough. Ah, there we go. Is he by himself? A soul level 5 hauler. Well, what we will do is we will attempt to cripple him, move alongside, and then board. No. These light beams are floating salvage. That had repair kit, wood, steel nails. We'll grab this one too, and then we will head straight off after that Blackbeard hauler. Blackbeard is the big bad guy. Oh, 6 piastres. We're rich. Hookers and blackjack time. We've been spotted. We did not hit with our first sally, our first salvo. That one hit. Peeled off half of his health. If a bug can be healthy. Okay, he's completely damaged now. We're going to move alongside.
early on, there's a lot more shooting, and this time I actually did pretty well on my aim. In the words of Elvis Costello, my aim was true. There's a reference for you. God damn it, how did I let that... We are hungry, want to eat now, because that increases our health.
Ships under your hand, Captain. Reef the canvas. Helm's yours, Captain.
Are we...
Helm's yours, Captain.
Begin boarding. We're not alongside yet? How much more alongside can we get?
Reef the canvas. Ships under your hand, Captain. Piece of sail.
There we go. Let my boys get on board first. Come on, don't stand there rooting for them. Things are a bit on the chaotic side when you board. Boarding is successful. Provisions, piasters. We're back aboard. Victory is ours. End the boarding action. And extra spoils as we sink the ship after we've taken our plunder, eh, lads? Sing.
Yep. Help me, bum, bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, bum, bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbo now. Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, bully in the alley. Sally is the girl that I love nearly. Bully down in Shinbo now.
Oh.
Help me, bum, bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, bum, bully.
Exactly, Dark Machinist. The songs are bangers. Dilly and Dally. I don't look like there's anything on that, so basically it's an empty island, which actually good. It's good that there should be empty islands where you could just, land and maybe harvest some wood or whatever. Don't say it. Oh, there's those 4 ships again. Oh no, these are level 2s. I mean, I could just, you know, blow them up a little bit. How's that sound? Okay with everyone? These are level 2s. They're level 2s. I can. Oh, they've realized I'm here. Are they planning to say come over and say hi? Okay, somehow I managed to miss everything. All right, he's out of combat. His friend's not, though. He's almost out of combat, so we will finish him with those. Come on. Let me pick up the guy's loot. There we go. We've got additional unfriendlies on the horizon. Alright, what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a turn over here. Try and use our front-facing guns to finish this guy off. Like that. Are you crazy, sir? There they were. They messed with absolutely the wrong lens. Dread Captain Lens, I'll have you know. That sort of more bluish light beam you can see pretty much in the center. As whitish as on the left, I think that is just a... basically, it's just going to be floating, you know, maybe some wood. But this one should be ship stuff, so we may actually get some useful goods out of this. The steel nails are fine. I did want to give you guys a little bit of the seagoing action before I called it an evening, which I will now be doing. I want to thank all of you guys, as always, for hanging out here. You are the bee's knees. It's an old guy thing. Let's get the loot off our ship. I should be back at the usual time tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night middle of the night in Europe, early morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Wow, my brain is just seized up there for a second. I'm fine now, more or less. It'll probably be Guild Wars 2 Key Farm tomorrow to prepare myself for the raid we have at 8 p.m. Pacific. I probably won't be streaming that. I'm not yet feeling that I know all the fights well enough that I can be my normal, happy, shiny self in chat while I'm fuming at the monsters and myself. So, probably won't be streaming that, but a number of other players will be. Some quite lovely folks. Some of them were here earlier, may still be here. You got your Praying Mantis. You got your Gwinnacami. Dark Machinist. Do you raid? I don't think you raid. At least you don't raid with us, do you? I mean, my brain is failing, but I don't think so. Anyway, but also people like Engelbert Meow, Malcolmus TV, Amavera. We get some Kroof sometimes. We get some Iron Maiden a couple of times. I think Hellmasker's hopped in a time or two. There's usually like 4 people streaming it. So if you want to hear the dulcet tones of my voice, you'll be able to do so on one of those channels. But for me, probably Key Farm, 5 p.m. Pacific. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. Only when you guys have spots open. Well, chime out next time. Again, thank you guys. I should be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Said that. I hope the rest of your Saturday evening, possibly Sunday morning, goes great. Sunday goes terrific. We won't talk about the work week. Back tomorrow. Take care. And ciao for now.